Hello everybody and welcome back to the Union Pacific N-Scale Willow Creek Subdivision layout. My name is Scott, the owner and builder of the layout. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Have a look around. I've got plenty of videos out there. Please, if you do like, share, subscribe if you like what you see there. If you're a returning viewer, definitely great to have you back on board. Definitely great to see you coming back for more on the Willow Creek sub here. Today's episode here, we've got 4 empties and 4 loaded down at Powder River, iron ore cars. So we're going to load those 4 empties and we're going to leave them down there, and we're going to take the 4 that are already loaded and we're going to bring them up to Caliente, up to the steel mill there. Also, if we got a little bit of time, I've got some scrap steel I've got to take out of Mojave here and get ready to come back to the steel mill as well. So please, without further ado, if you just want to get comfortable and sit back, and I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you all on the next slide. Alright, so thanks for joining me down here, Powder River. Now this is the state of play at the moment. We've got 4 loaded cars, as I said before, and the 4 empties. Now these loaded ones were, they were loaded probably 3 or 4 days ago, and they've been sitting down here. These empties have just come down today and been run around and switched around. They're going to get loaded and they'll stay here, and I'll take these 4 up to the top deck of the layout. Today's power here, we got our little VA1000 switcher 1200, and that's going to be our loading unit today. Powerful little thing that will actually pull these 4 fully loaded iron ore cars up through my helix here. So we get into it. We've got don't tell me, please don't tell me. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a good day, but for those that are used to my channel, you know exactly who this is in the yellow pickup truck. There's Dave. He's come back. He's helping us today. He is a big help, but sometimes a little bit too much. So let's hope he keeps out of harm's way today, and everything goes smoothly. Okay, so Dave's just headed upstairs there. He's talked to the supervisor on shift there, and let them know that we're here and we're about ready to load up, and we're just waiting to get the call to start shoving these through and start the loading process. Sweet, that's it. Now we've just loaded these 4. These 4 are going to stay here, as I said before, and we're going to take those other 4 straight up there as soon as Dave finishes yapping to the the shift supervisor, and we'll get the clearance and hook up to that other consist, and we'll get out of here. Yeah, wait for Dave to bend that switch, and then we should be ready to come back and hook on there. I don't know, hopefully we get a decent hook on this. Trip pins touch, of course. Okay, so with a little bit of intense language, we managed to get that hooked up there. I'll just do a little stretch test and see what we got. It's pushed in there quite well. What do we got? Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a good hook. We're on there now. Okay, let's go up the hill. Alrighty there, so we've made it into the, where are we, Caliente yard there, and Dave's on hand. He's going to make the cut there, and this is where we're going to run around our train here. If I put the reverser in the right way. You'll have to excuse the clunking of the switches and that in the background because it's a DC layout, and obviously the directional button, and I got manual throws for my turnouts, so you'll get a whole lot of banging and crashing in the background. But I've just picked up my handle car there, and I'm just going to hook on to the rear of that the loaded cars there, and we'll get ready to dump them back in for the steel mill there. Okay, what do you reckon the chances of getting a decent hook on these ore cars? Oh, did I? Let's give it a stretch. Nah, I didn't. Not that time. Alright, let's check it this time. Hopefully we get a decent hook on this one. Ooh, I reckon I got it there. I'll give it a stretch. Yep, we're on there. Now, I don't usually have dramas with hooking up with other cars here, but it's for some reason, whenever you're filming anything, it never goes to plan. I could hook up to these cars 1,000 times and it will hook up perfect. But as soon as the camera's out, everything happens. I think a few of you understand. Okay, so just carefully pushing that first car into the rotary dumper there. And we'll get it positioned around about there. And I reckon we might be good for dumping. Clear those other cars. Okay, so that first one's been tipped off, obviously. And let's get that off the bridge and we'll start dumping these other ones as well. I'm going to speed this up a little bit here because I have got other videos about my rotary dumper and that you can watch if you want to see in detail. I don't want to bore you. It's quite a long, drawn-out process. Okay, so we got that done, brought it up, emptied it, and we're just pushing these empty ore cars back into the Caliente yard here for the next train to head down towards Powder River. And hopefully it hasn't been too boring for you lately. This process does take a little while actually. When you want to do gravel runs, it it takes a little while. It's not just a little switch maneuver. Okay, so we'll just put our handle car back there, and then that's ready for the next one. We'll get rid of this locomotive, and that is our little gravel switch done for the day. Alrighty, now we are back over here in Mojave, as I said earlier in the video that I've got some switching to do here in Mojave with some scrap steel. Very sorry about calling everything gravel because it used to be a gravel mine, a gravel quarry. Sorry, and I was just so used to calling it gravel. When I did the conversion over to iron ore, yeah, bit of a habit I sort of need to kick, but I'm guessing I'm guessing you all understand what I mean. Okay, so here we have, just in the front view of the camera there, we have a gondola there with steel coils in it. That has come over from the steel mill and it's going to Advanced Metals. The other gondolas there, they're full of scrap metal. They need to come out and they got to go back to the steel mill, and they got to be swapped out with that gondola of steel coils there. So we will get straight into the switching move here, and we'll see how we go. And also along with this maneuver here, we've got these two cars here that are also tagged for departure. So those two scrap steel gondolas, we'll tag them onto that. And if we go over to the loco depot, we've got, what do we got? Let's check the paperwork. Our next one is, we're using a GP39-2 today, number 1207. So I'm pretty sure, there it is, 1207, sitting over there. So we'll line that table up. We'll get 1207 out, and we'll start the switching. Okay, so 1207, we've lined up that table, and we'll just slowly edge it out. We'll get it out of the loco depot here. There, we got it pretty much centered there. Yeah, I think we're locked in there, and I'm pretty sure we're right to roll off there. I think we're safe. Righto, we'll roll on out into the yard and we'll start collecting these cars. Okay, so our first little port of call here is to we've got to go and collect that was it coil car there, and it's swap it around with those two scrappies, I suppose. I don't know who calls them scrappies. I think I just called them, I don't know why I just called them scrappies, but anyway, we'll swap those around. Those two scrap gondolas are going to go on to is here, as I said before. And if I've got this correct, we should get a decent hook on here. Probably not. I'm going to push this all the way through to get those scrap gondolas anyway, so we'll hook up to that and then we'll push it on through and see what we got. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And we are off. Okay, so we'll just do the little swapperoo. I don't know how this is looking. I'm trying to sort of hold on to my throttle with one hand and film with the other. I'm hoping it looks alright. Clear that turnout there. Yeah, I think we might be right. It's gone out of focus. And they will do us, I reckon. Okay, we'll pull those scrap cars out. We'll just get rid of this load of coils. And if you can hear some beeping in the background, don't be too alarmed. There's actually construction work going on next door. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I can't help that. It might add a bit of ambience to the video, I suppose, maybe. Okay, so there we go. We got our two scrap cars out there, and the other two cars that needed to be for departure over here in Mojave. So with all that being done, that is all the switching for today. I thank you so much for taking the time to come and watch this video. Please, if you have any comments, put them in the comments section there. Have a look on my channel there. As I said before, I've got plenty of videos on my rotary dumper if you're interested in that. And if you're new to the channel, if you generally like what you see, please like, subscribe, share, and you'll definitely get notifications of new upcoming videos when I send them. So once again, thank you very much, and until the next video, please everyone, please stay safe, keep well, and I will hope to see you all on the next one. Thanks everyone, see ya.